Duckney.
Today we're going to walk you through our brand new 2021 Keystone Montana High Country 335 BH.
Follow along and we'll show you everything there is to see.
Guys, I'm going to walk you around the outside of the RV, show you some of the features. This is the under storage right here in the underbelly. You do have an outlet. There's the setup to put a TV out here and a light. You've also got the inverter there, which they did beef up the inverter this year. It will actually support the TVs. It'll support a couple of outlets and the recliner chairs, as well as the battery for the refrigerator. Here is the jack for the leveling system, as well as your propane bottles. Real simple latches right here. Just turn them and they're locked. Under here we're going to have the generator. We ended up going with a generator and solar prep this time. Generator just for when we need to run the air conditioner during the hot days, 'cause down here in Texas and then some of the other places we get into the triple digits. So it's nice to have this, and then the solar for when we're off in a cooler climate, not needing to run the generator and burn fuel. In here you're going to have the battery box with all the connections there. You do have on top of this, I probably won't store anything just because it's a lighter material, but then over here you've got a light, and inside here is going to be your instructions to your leveling system, which is right in here behind this, and another level jack, and then your propane bottle. This will be over here is going to be your water lines here in the black tank. And then this is your water control board. You can hook up an external shower. You've got your TV hookups here, battery disconnect. Got the water where you can drain the lines, black tank, gray tank, tank flush, the tank fill power fresh, which is where you fill your water tank, city water connect, your antifreeze. This pipe right here is the exhaust off of the Cummins on and generator. Got a gray tank. This pull-out valve right here. And then you've got your normal sewer hookups there. We also put slide toppers on this trailer. I wanted to keep the weather off of the tops of the slides. So we kind of limit leaks and prevent that if at all possible. One thing on this 335 BH that they did do is they put the ladder on the side to the back rear slide there. So the ladder actually fully spins out, and it will fold up and be, as flush as possible up against the trailer wall here. And then you just pull these pins, put these pins back in and secure it. So what do you do? Another thing they did this year is they added and beefed up receiver hitches down here and actually put a white pin connector there, so you could tow, a boat, a jet ski, small motorcycle trailer, stuff like that in here. This is the back door with the steps here. Love these steps, they're so solid. You can adjust them to any terrain, so parked on a little bit of a slope. This jack right here is actually one notch shorter than this one because it's a little grade there. You've got your spare tire mount over here. That thing has been very handy lately. With all the blowouts we've had, basically you pull that pin, you unscrew that, and your tire drops right out here. These jacks with the Lippert components, they do an amazing job of leveling these trailers out and stabilizing them. The rims and wheels there, we got this trailer down here from the factory, and I had the dealer change the Rainier tires out and put Salins on to start off brand new with those tires. This model did come with another slide, as well as the normal slide up there. So
Awning.
Two slide out awnings here. And then there's also an outlet here. And you can plug in a grill, charge a battery, just about anything. Okay guys, now we'll go ahead and go inside and have Janae show you the inside.
When you come in the door is the control panel on the side of this cabinet right here. This is where you're going to put the slides in and out, turn on the living room lights and the hallway lights, and it's also got other things like the solar and all that. We'll get into that later on. Right here you've got the vent controls to open and close those, and the air conditioning controls, and then a few light switches. The 385WR model is what we were in previously, also Montana High Country, and the kitchen is pretty much just like that. There's a few minor differences. This cabinet right here is a little bit shorter inside because of the control panel, but overall it's still pretty big. You've got 2 pull-out drawers here, and then 2 cabinets here. One of my favorite things about these Montana High Country models is the pantry. It's massive, so you don't have to worry about not having enough space to store your food. In a later video, I'm going to show you guys what I do for storage in the pantry. I use like a cubicle system, so I'll show you guys that in a later video. In the previous year models, Keystone used a Samsung model refrigerator, and we never had any problems with ours personally, but a lot of people did, and the dealership here was telling us that they had to replace a lot of them. So one upgrade in the 2021 models is that they're now using a GE brand. It is a little bit different on the inside. You've got an extra drawer on the bottom, and I like how much deeper these side shelves are. Also, another new addition is that there is water inside the fridge now, filtered water. The freezer, I feel like, is a little bit smaller. It still has an ice machine, and there's still a good bit of space, but you do lose a little bit of freezer space. They also started using a GE model microwave. The only difference we've noticed so far is that it doesn't have the wire rack on the inside. Personally, we did never use that, so it wasn't any issue for us. We also have a brand new Suburban brand oven and range top. I feel like they spaced out the burners better. On the previous one, my pots and pans, there wasn't as much room for them, so I would find it difficult when I was cooking a bigger meal. I feel like this is going to be a lot better. And then on the inside, I feel like it is a little bit deeper. And one thing that we really love about this is they have this ignite button and a pilot light. So there's no more standing on your head trying to light the oven with a lighter, which is going to be so nice. I'm really excited about that. You also have a pull-out storage drawer down here. And then the cabinets above. And on either side, you can see they're pretty deep. A lot of space. We're planning to add another shelf on the inside of these just to utilize the space a little bit better. And then down here you can see as well, they've already put a shelf in there for you. And this side is the same. The island here, for the most part, I think it's pretty similar to the one we previously had. I do like the color of the wood that they used on the outside. The countertop is the same, the sink is the same. I love the sink. It's huge. Just need plenty of room to do my dishes and all that. The faucet here is brand new. I like the sleek look to it. I think that's nice. Underneath here we've got, flip the light on, we've got some storage space under there. This is where I use to store different kitchen cleaning items and things like that that I don't need on a regular basis. We've also got 4 pull-out drawers here. Just have some miscellaneous things in them right now. You can see they are good and tight, which is nice. You don't have to worry about them coming open while you're on the road. So that's pretty much the kitchen, and we'll move on to the living room next. Even though it is summer and it's over 100 degrees here in Texas today, I did want to show you guys what the fireplace looks like. We use this frequently in the winter. It puts off a good amount of heat, and the good thing is that it's electric, so when you're staying in a campground that has unlimited electricity, they don't charge you for additional electricity. This can be a great save on your propane. You don't have to run your the heat pump as much and all that. So we do use this quite a bit in the winter. They did add a brand new look around the fireplace, which I really like. In here, you've got your stereo. It's got a DVD player and a good amount of space for you to store things in there. The TV pulls out, which is really nice. You can put it this way if you're cooking, and wants to be able to watch something, or you can have it straight on as well for the love seat. Back here, if you want to come in, there is quite a good amount of storage space. We currently use this for Tucker's printer, and we store board games back there, DVDs, things like that. So there's a good amount of space back there. This is an absolutely massive cabinet. We use this for all of the extra kitchen accessories that we have, crock pot, griddle, things like that. All that stores safely up here. Then to the side here we have the loft area. This ladder goes down pretty easily like that. And then the loft is huge. We use this, we call it the attic. It's just our little nickname for it. And this is where we store totes and things like that. We'll show you that as well in a later video if you want to just real quick show up there. There is quite a bit of space. You can either use it for storage, or if you have children, that is a good place for them to sleep as well. Another new thing in these 2021 models is that instead of having the tan rolling blinds, they have the black ones. And I feel like these are going to be really nice for keeping the heat out and keeping the inside really dark. I absolutely hate glances, and these are going to go pretty soon, but all in all, these are some of the more attractive looking ones that I've seen so far. I feel like they did a really good job on the color scheme on this whole model, so you do got those. The windows obviously open up. This one's a half window, and this one is a full window. You do have the power reclining love seats here, and both sides of those come up. Something that I'm really excited about in this model is that this center pulls out the cup holder, so that if you're watching a movie and you want to snuggle, you don't have this giant armrest blocking you. So I am excited about that. This does have a light dimmer, so that you can change. If you're watching a movie, you want to see what you're eating, but you don't want the light super bright, you can make it dimmer. So that is a really cool feature. Over here in the dining room, we actually originally wanted to get a table and chair set. Something got messed up on the order system, and we ended up with a dinette, but we're actually not upset about it. We're looking at it as extra storage. If you pull this up here, you can see there's a lot of really deep storage in here, and that's on both sides of the dinette. You can also pull down the table, will come flat, and these cushions will go in the middle, and it creates a bed as well. So if you need extra sleeping space for if you have company over and things like that, this will be it'll come in handy a lot. One really cool thing about these new models is that they leave room between this countertop and the slide for you to easily get in and out whenever the slide is in. And this can be super handy when you're on travel days and you stop and you want to get in the refrigerator for something, or you just need to come in here. Previously, you'd have to put the slide all the way out to be able to get in, but they left this handy room here to where you can just step right in, and that's going to be like super nice. I'm really excited about that feature. So we're back in the entryway again, and right here is going to be your fuse panel. This is where you'll get to all of those. And then this is something new. We've got this corkboard right here, as well as some hooks for your keys and hooks for your jackets. That'll come in handy as well. Down here, we've got an in-floor vacuum system. So your hoses are going to attach right here, and then you can turn it off, and then that collects in the bottom, and you can empty that down there as well. If we come upstairs, then we've got the bathroom and the bedroom. We'll go in the bathroom first. This is definitely a much larger bathroom than the one that we previously had. The first thing I'll show you guys is these cabinets over here. This is such a large amount of storage. Eventually we are going to put in a washer dryer combo unit down here, but you've also got, if you don't want to put in a washer dryer, they do have a clothes rack for you to hang clothes there. You've got a ton of storage up here. Our previous shower was a long one that sat about right here. This one is a corner shower, but even though it's a corner shower, it's still plenty big. The doors do slide like this and latch for when you're traveling. It comes with a handheld shower head, but we are going to be replacing this with an oxygenic shower head, and I'll link that in this video. You can see Cap was in here earlier with his muddy paw prints. If you come in, we've got a medicine cabinet here with a lot of storage and a camera. You've got your sink with your storage under there and these pull-out drawers as well. Then behind the door, we've got a brand new Dometic toilet. This is nicer than the one in the previous models as well, so that is another upgrade. And then you've got another medicine cabinet up top here for extra storage. Something that is cool about the new toilet is that I was noticing. The previous models, the water would just come out at the top, but this one, you can see the water comes out on all sides, so it covers it really well. That's gonna come in handy. Next, we'll take you into the bedroom. Moving from the bathroom into the bedroom, you do have this sliding barn door, which is really nice, that you have the option to go directly into the bathroom, or if you want the privacy, you can section that off, and it's got a hook right here on the side that you can do that with. First thing is you've got this tabletop right here. It also has an extra cubby under there, so you can store things there if you'd like to. You've got an outlet on the wall, 2 different lights above the bed. The bed is a king-size bed in our model. You can also get a queen, I believe, is a different option. If you lift up the bed, you've got storage under here. It's not quite as much storage as the unit that we previously had because the vacuum system I told you guys about earlier is going to be underneath of this plywood. So we do lose a little bit of storage there, but I think it'll be nice to have the vacuum system. On the side here, we have a closet. It's got a shelf at the top and then a hanging bar underneath. And then across the way here is going to be an identical closet. We'll use one for each of us. Then you'll notice this big, gorgeous window here. This is one of the reasons why we wanted this unit. We wanted to have the open window for all the views when we're out boondocking, seeing the mountains and things like that right outside of our window. So we're really excited about that. It also does have this pull down as well. You've got two big drawers here. And then on the side here, you've got cabinet as well. And then on this side over here, we have another window in place of where the TV used to be. Eventually we may add a TV on this wall here. We haven't really decided yet. Once again, we've got the window shades. We've got all these pull-out drawers here, end up to be quite a bit of storage in the new bedroom. Another new thing in the 2021 models is that the air conditioning units are Coleman. Is that what it is?
Coleman Mach.
Coleman Mach is the brand for those. And you can open them so that you have more airflow or close them for less. We haven't learned a lot about them yet since we haven't moved into the new unit yet, but we have been told that they're soft start, so that is a new improvement. And then just to show you guys where it goes out, here is the other door to the master bedroom. Once again, you've got another air conditioning control right here and another light switch. Last but not least, let's show you the bunk room. It's nice that this has its own separate doorway. That means if you have guests visiting and they want to have their own privacy, they can't shut this door, which is nice. Right inside, the first thing you'll notice is that we have these 4 big, gorgeous shelves, lots of storage. That will come in handy for sure. Here are the bunks. You've got 2 of them. This one does lift up and it actually latches in place right here so that if you have one person staying with you and they want to have a little bit more space, you can prop this one up. Or if you have 2, you can easily utilize both of those. There is a massive amount of storage underneath of these bunks, which is awesome. It goes all the way through so you can get to that from either side. We do have a second door on this rig, which is something we've never had before. It's just like the other one. The stairs fold up, fold on the inside, so that'll just be nice to have 2 doorways for different options for coming in. Here's the light switch on the wall here. You've also got TV prep and outlet up there. Here is a half bathroom. This, once again, if we have guests visiting, will be handy so they can have their own private bathroom for if they need to get up in the middle of the night, then they're not disturbing people on the other side. It does have medicine cabinet storage, its own sink, and then quite a bit of storage underneath of the sink as well. And once again, it has a domestic toilet as well.
Hope you enjoyed touring our new trailer with us.
We are so excited that we get to be Keystone ambassadors. They truly build amazing RVs. This is the second one that we will have owned and lived in, and they are just so incredible. They are a leader in the RV industry, and we are just very grateful that we get to partner with them.
So like and subscribe.
Follow along on our adventures. Bye, guys.
Thanks, guys.